What's up, Crimson Tide fans? Chris Daughtry here, and this is the Alabama Football Report. We appreciate you guys joining us for today's show. We're going to be breaking down the 6 players that got inside the top 100 for the EA Sports College Football 25 game that you see right here. It's coming out next week, and I don't know about you guys, but I have been waiting so long for this game to come out. It was a shame that they stopped making it in the first place. Let's be completely honest. So I want to hear from you guys right now before we break down all the Bama players, their ratings, their overall grade, everything like that. Are you guys going to be buying College Football 25? Type Y for yes, type N for no in the comment section. And just for funsies, let me know what your favorite game mode is as well. Is it Road to Glory? Is it that Ultimate Team? Is it Dynasty? Or do you just want to run just straight up one-on-ones with your friends? Let me know if you're buying College Football 25 right now in the comment section. The first player that we're going to talk about here, he is Alabama's top-rated player in College Football 25. Parker Brailsford, the transfer center from Washington. He comes over with Kalen DeBoer from Washington. You know, in his first year as Alabama's head coach. He's sitting there at number 32 overall in the rankings, and his overall player grade is 92. I think, you know, for a guy who was a freshman last year and the best offensive line in the country, did pretty damn well. 972 snaps played in 2023. I mean, a lot of people said he is probably too small to play center, but he did a damn good job. Only 1 sack allowed, only a couple hits. 11 hurries, and a whopping 80.8 run block grade per PFF. I love Parker Brailsford. I think he's a total upgrade from Seth McLaughlin from last year. Let's just hope he can get those snaps up right to Jalen Milroe. PFF now, this is their top centers in 2023. Now, I will note that I put some, you know, it was from Power 5 schools with at least 500 snaps. So these are the top 10 guys who graded or who PFF graded out at center. Jackson Powers Johnson, one of the best centers in college football last year, off to the NFL now. He's up there at number 1. Then Matt Lee at 79 overall at 2. Keep going down. Parker Brailsford right there. As a freshman, number 6 center overall, according to PFF. So do with that what you will. Take it with a grain of salt if you want. But that is where they had Parker Brailsford in the 2023 season when it comes to centers and where they sit overall. Zach Frazier, another guy sitting there at 7. You know, he's just a dog. He broke his leg last year and ran off the field. So, I mean, there's a lot of guys on this list who are really good at center. I love having the number 6 center. I think Parker Brailsford really does have a chance to be the number 1 center in college football this season. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments section right now. Is Parker Brailsford an upgrade at center from Seth McLaughlin? I think the answer is pretty obvious, but I want to hear from you guys in the comments section. Type U if you think he's an upgrade, or type S if you think they're about the same. I had D for downgrade on there originally, but I think you're kind of a psychopath if you think he's a downgrade from Seth McLaughlin. So let me know in the comments section what you think right now. Malachi Moore is the second player for Alabama in the top 100. He's playing free safety for Alabama this year. They've got him as the 35 overall player in this in the game, and he's also he's a 92 overall grade in College Football 25. That's pretty solid, honestly, for Malachi Moore. We saw him come in his freshman season, played really, really well. Took a little bit of a step back, in his sophomore season. But then last year had a really good season for Alabama. And then this year, he's transferring over to that free safety spot. I think it's going to be a solid spot for Malachi Moore. I think he's kind of going to be the captain of the defense this year, maybe like outside, Deontay Lawson and Jaeden Campbell. I think Malachi Moore is one of the best players on defense for Alabama. Tyler Booker, the third-ranked player for Alabama in College Football 25. He's playing left guard, obviously, for Alabama this year. He's been one of the best offensive linemen in the country so far for in the country just overall. They've got him ranked at number 43 overall and a 91 overall grade in the game. Like I said, Tyler Booker has been one of the best offensive linemen, especially interior offensive linemen in the country. You see what he did last year. Just put up solid numbers all around. These are the PFF grades, Pro Football Focus grades for Tyler Booker. You know, he came in a couple of years ago and has not let that left guard spot go, and I don't see that happening in the future for Tyler Booker. Now, when it comes to the NFL draft for Tyler Booker, there's been a lot of, is he going to go in the first round? Is he going to go in the second round? I think he should be a round one lock. I think he's one of the best offensive linemen in the country. So let me know in the comments section right now, guys. Do you guys think Tyler Booker goes in round one of the 2025 NFL draft? Type 1 if you think he goes in round 1, or type 2 if you do not think he goes in round 1. Jayden Roberts, the next player up here for Alabama, playing right guard for the Crimson Tide. He's the number 60 player overall in college football 25. He's got an overall 91 grade, and for what Tyler Booker has done for Alabama, he's been super solid. One of the best guards according to PFF in 2023. Cooper Beebe off to the NFL. He was Kansas State last year, playing for the Dallas Cowboys now. And then Jayden Roberts down there, tied for fourth among guards in college football last year, graded out at 76.7 overall grade. He came in last year and did not start for Alabama, but ended up, going in, being able to break into the starting rotation and never looked back. I think Alabama's offensive line shifted completely in a positive sense once Jayden Roberts got in there at that right guard spot. When it came to pass blocking, when it came to run blocking, there was a significant difference in the push that Alabama got, especially in the interior of the offensive line when Jayden Roberts went in. So can't wait to see what he does for Alabama this year as well. The next player here is Jalen Milroe. I think he's getting a little bit of hate, to be completely honest with you guys. He's number 71 overall. He's got a 90 overall grade. I think, that's pretty decent, honestly. He's got some things he needs to work on, but the top 10 the top 8 quarterbacks in the top 100 for the CFB 25, excuse me. Shedeur Sanders up there at number 17, and I'm sorry, I just don't think he's the best quarterback in the country. And if that's what you're making the rankings off of, the ratings off of, I don't think Shedeur Sanders should be number 1. But it is what it is. Carson Beck there, sitting there at number 18 overall. Quinn Ewers at 27 overall. Dylan Gabriel was at Oklahoma, transfers to Oregon. He's sitting at 30 overall. And then Jalen Milroe sitting there, the 5th best quarterback in the game. He is 71 overall. Then you got Jackson Dart, 73 overall. Jalen Daniels from Kansas at 79 overall. And then Caden Salter from Liberty is the 90th ranked player in college football 25. So I want to hear from you guys right now in the comments section. Let me know what you think Jalen Milroe's overall rating should be. Do you think a 90 overall is good for Jalen Milroe? Do you think it should be higher? Do you think it should be lower? Let me know right now in the comments section. And then the last player graded out in the top 100 for Alabama, middle linebacker Deontay Lawson. I really like what Deontay Lawson's been able to do for Alabama. I think he's one of the better inside linebackers that Alabama has had since Reuben Foster, probably. They've got him rated as the 76th player overall. He also has a 90 overall grade in the game. Deontay Lawson last year was pretty damn solid for you. I mean, you can't really ask for much more. Maybe you could ask for a little bit more, but, that's just a little bit of hopium asking for more. The one thing with Deontay Lawson, he struggled staying on the field sometimes, had a little bit of an ankle injury last year that, had him out for a couple of games. But I think if he can play, all the games for Alabama alongside Jahad Campbell, I think Alabama is also going to have one of the better middle linebacker cores in college football. So let me know. This is the last question for you guys. Grade the CFB 25 ratings, A, B, C, D, or F. Make it basically just the Alabama players. How do you grade them out? Grade it for me right now in the comments section, A, B, C, D, or F.